foundation of education major, my primary goal is to figure out what is the best way to educate students based on the best way to teach and the best way to learn. My goal personally is to teach critical thinking, creativity, and maximum growth for all students. Different aspects of education that I've studied over the years eventually led me to studies on class size and class size reduction. Class size here is defined as the total number of students in a classroom and not a student-teacher ratio. As a K-12 art teacher, I know that the total number of bodies in my classroom directly affects teaching and learning. Absolutely. As a PhD student, I know I need to look at research. I can't just go based on anecdotal evidence. And I was shocked in my initial searches that I was getting very conflicted information. Half of the things I found said class size does not matter at all. Half of it said class size absolutely matters. So I looked further into it, and I noticed another weird thing in the research. The secondary researchers were almost all citing a 1985 study done in Tennessee called Project STAR. It was the biggest randomized study on class size reduction. It cost $12 million. This is why there's only one of them. So my research problem is, how can all of these people be quoting the same exact research data and come to completely different conclusions? Just bipolar opposite solutions. One of the things that I found is that the language that they're using, and this is what my study is talking about, the language that they're using, actually aligns fairly well with the historical educational theories of progressive and administrative progressive, where these theorists talk about what is the cost of education, and these theorists talk more about pedagogy, classroom practices, and the ways that people learn. Why is this important? Because people that make policy decisions and funding decisions for schools tend to get exposed to the articles that are written by the people that are more administrative progressives, talking about the per pupil cost, how many teachers will need in the schools, this is over budget. Education majors like myself will read about what are the best practices. So, discovering the trends in both can help identify how the focus on cost controls can change the conclusions in researches about class size.